Hi guys, Carl from Monkey Mods here again. I'm back here for another new blaster. Now today is P90 version, the third generation of the P90. This will be as you can tell, the magazine here already. This is the pink P90. Now let's just do a quick unboxing, and I'm going to give you my quick first impression, the features of it, and do a quick chronograph test. Alright, so here's the box that comes with it. So this is the third generation P90 here. So the box to be short about, so this is the standard one, pretty sturdy. So once you open it, that's all you can see. The blaster itself, the muzzle, and I think some accessories, open tight red dot down there, and safety glasses. So let me just take this thing out quickly. Muzzle. Higher blaster with the magazine itself. Safety glass. And sort of a dummy red dot. So that's all. There's no battery, chargers or gels that comes with the package, just the basic type. So onto the blaster, let me just unpack this out. Oh, you can feel it already. The finishing is excellent. Now, first impression, pretty good finishing. Pretty solid as well, just like the version 2 that's using the straight variant of the Gen 8. Okay, let me. Oh, that's nice. It actually comes with the aluminium inner barrel already, so you don't need to do any mod on it, I suppose. This is the pink color muzzle. Let's just put it on and see. I've always liked this type of muzzle, short and make the P90 looks really sleek. So I suppose I should just put this on as well. I usually won't put this on, but since it comes with, I'm just going to do it a favor so that it can actually be used for at least once before it's discarded by the owner. See if it actually turns on. Oh, it does. So it has a sort of a fake green crosshair there. Not too bad, I suppose. Let's just turn it off now. So, first impression, this is pretty good. It's pretty solid. The finishing is actually the rubberized type of a coating. So it feels really good in hand actually. Now, bear in mind, this is actually painted. It's not molded in this hot pink. I don't know why is this pink, but this is nice pink. This color, so I suppose in times it probably will be worn off, and then I'm not sure what is the base color. But I'm going to take a wild guess that it's probably going to be some sort of a bright color as base, so that this pink can actually be painted on easily. Okay, I see some imperfections here. Here, if you can see, I'm not sure if the camera can capture it, but I see something like an ebony color, like a cream color. Suppose that is actually the base color of the shell. Charging handle, is that as well. Other than that, it's pretty standard. Same as the second generation of the P90. Now, the biggest improvement they make is the magazine itself. Oh, it's pretty tight. Now, this is the new magazine. Wow, what is it? So, if you have version 2 P90, you will notice the problem that the stock magazine has a very low capacity, about 120 rounds That's because of the back design of the magazines, that it takes up a lot of space and there's a lot of dead space all along. So in this, let me just show you the version 2 for comparison. This is my personal P90. This is a version 2 type. Serves me pretty well. I like it very much. So this is the version 2 magazine. Not sure you can tell, but you can tell that if I move this piece, right, so this is the effective gel space when you load the magazine. So all this side is ripped, so they are not usable. So the gel can only stay at this center part. So that equals to very low capacity. So on the third generation magazine, they make this huge improvement. So you can tell if I move the pusher, the follower, the entire piece is actually moving. So meaning to say the entire of the space here is actually usable and fillable with gels. They also make an improvement on how you put in the gel. So on the older one, you actually put the gel in from here, this small hole here. So you can't exactly squeeze all the gel in nicely without something like a quick loader for gels. This type, you can shove it in there and then just keep shaking until it fills up. So that's a bit inconvenient. Now on the latest one, the third generation, they get rid of the trapdoor for the gel. Now they just make one hole here now. Yeah, this huge hole. So what happens is that you just pull the follower all the way up here, and then there's a little nut here for you to lock the follower. Now you can fit in the gel. Now you can fit all the way up here, you know, fully utilize all of the space available. And then you just release it and it will block the gel from coming out. So that is a very huge improvement. Now I suppose this is also compatible with the version 2, just the second generation P90. So let me just try quickly. They will fit just nice. There you go. Oh yeah, this has a battery inside already, and I actually have a preload installed in my P90. So when I pull the charging handle, it preloads the gel. Although on the P90, the preload feature is not that important. The reason is because unlike the M4 magazines, where you actually have a long tube all the way up, on the P90, the gel is being pushed by this follower. So all the gel will be around here. So probably you just have to dry fire 3-4 rounds before the gel get loaded up. So the preload on the P90 is not a must, but if you wish to have that feature, there is a preload kit available for it at the Monkey Mods. So look up on that if that's what you needed. So carry on back to the review. Actually nothing much. It's just sleek. Let me just try and take off the entire upper. So this here is the little button to release the upper. You just press and then it's that's it. Ooh, that's very easy. Oh, okay. I suppose they painted over the aluminium in the barrel as well. You can tell from the camera this is the original color. It's sort of like a purple, and then this part is all pink color, same as the body color. Okay, that's interesting. Now, there's not much point in actually disassembling this, but say if you want to swap this part out, you can easily do so. I'm not sure what is the benefit actually. Easier disassemble, I suppose, or if you want to change it into the black color so that you have a nice two-tone, you can do so. On my unit, I already have a hop-up installed. This is a, if my memory serves me right, this is a Z2 adjustable hop-up specified for the P90 so that it actually sits flush with the muzzle. So it's pretty sleek. I'm not going to remove it because it will mean pulling out the entire hop-up. So, okay. So, nothing much about it, I suppose. I was just told that the gearbox is slightly improved. In what way, I'm not sure. Maybe the gears they use or the shell they use on the gearbox. Because on the version 2, the gearbox shell is actually made of polycarbonate. And on this, I was told that it is made of solid yellow color nylon. So, suppose it's more sturdier. So we can actually peek inside through this battery tray. So I'm not sure if the camera can capture, but the shell of the gearbox is the nylon yellow color, white yellow color, I suppose. Yeah. So let me just put this back up, and there you go. Very easy. So let me just put in the battery. The battery compartment is pretty huge actually. You can use most LiPo M4 type battery, or if you have a Vector, the Cutlass battery will also fit within, although a bit tight, but it will fit. So on this test, I'm just going to put on the 3S, what is it called again? Yeah, LiPo tactical battery. I actually recommend this over the Cutlass one because this fits easier. So that is it. In. Alright. So the safety is this little lever here. Push it to the left side, no, right side. Then it's off, you can't fire, and flick it towards the left side, and then it's live. So I have a magazine partially filled here, so let me just use this as a testing. So like I mentioned just now, you pull this follower all the way back up here, so it locks, and then you can use one of these filler if you have, a speed loader or some sort, and then just point your nozzle there and just fuse it up. Okay, I accidentally released the follower, but from here, you can see how much gel is there. I can actually fill more. If I have it full, I can fill in more, but I'm not going to do that because the problem with this design is that you can't remove the gel inside easily if you are not going to shoot them out. So I'm just going to leave it here. Release the follower. So immediately you can tell the difference already. Now the gel actually fills up the entire magazine instead of just the middle channel. So I was told that this estimate, just a rough estimate, you will be able to take about 250 to 300 rounds, around the same as the M4 Max. So this is a massive advantage now with this kind of a blaster because the form factor of it is already small. Now you don't need to carry a bunch of this like you used to if you have a older generation, the previous generation magazine. Like I had to carry like 6 of these at least in one round of a game just to be, effective. Now with this literally double the capacity of the previous generation magazine, so probably need to just carry 3 or 4 of them. So that's it for the magazine, suppose. Let's try and put it on to the blaster and fire it. So make sure now it's locked. I'm going to turn it on. Right, so it's firing nicely. So let me just get the Crony and do a testing on and see what is the FPS this thing can output. This little beast. So this is an Ace-Tech, what is it called? Yeah, Ace-Tech brand Crony. So I'm just going to put a few rounds through it. Wow. Okay. It's doing an average of 255 FPS. I'm not sure if the camera can see it. Yeah, it's not focusing. But if I read it to you, it's 258, 256, 253, 251, 253, 254. Okay, I think they made a very major improvement on this blaster, because on the previous generation it used to do about 220 to 230 FPS. And if it's worth mentioning, I'm using the LDT or the wall interest hardened gel, the more premium quality gel. So okay, I'm quite surprised. I wasn't considering to buy one of these because I already have a second generation one, and I thought the improvement they made was just the magazine itself. Now turns out the performance is actually also improved. Now maybe they drop in a higher load spring, maybe a 1.2, 1.3, I'm not sure, but judging from how quiet it works, I would say it's probably a 1.2, but just consider this form factor. This is so much smaller than a typical M4 and it's doing 250 FPS plus. So yeah, out of the box, you just need one spare magazine and probably a good hop up to go with it, and you're set. So pretty good deal, and plus this will not cost you an leg or an arm to buy. P90 is probably around 280 to 300 bucks depending on who you are buying from, but that is the price for a P90. So overall, very happy with it. I might actually consider one of these pink color ones to go into my collection. They do look pretty nice. Probably won't wear very well, but yes, the performance is very solid. So what else? Nothing else actually. So I'm going to end the review. So thank you very much for watching. See you guys again.